We have offices in, so we have the 6 accelerators and now the Redmond Accelerator, right, which is a national accelerator for the US. We also have offices in Tokyo, Moscow, and Brazil, okay? First thing is, Berlin is a beautiful city. And if I were to summarize what makes Berlin special is we get startups from around Europe coming to Berlin because they want to be there. So that's a great thing. And so the diversity is incredible. The cultural diversity is incredible. So that's one thing that we really love about it. The second thing is there's a huge sort of arts, music and arts community that participates with us. And we do things like we bring in designers into our accelerator to rotate art. And we have artists mentoring. Like it's a really, really neat dynamic that we have happening inside of the accelerator there. So, you've got the arts community, the music community, you've got an international flavor. I really think Berlin has the potential of being one of the best ecosystems in the world, just from that standpoint. So it's not there yet. The challenge that we have in Germany is the investor ecosystem is still a little bit immature. Like not that they're immature people, but the ecosystem is immature. So what it means is you have less investors, and therefore they're taking more equity, and therefore the startups are left with little equity when they go into Series A and B and that sort of thing. So that's a little hard, but it's getting a lot better. It's getting a lot better. And since we started there, we have some of the best investors working with us inside of our accelerator. So it's a lot of fun. I mean, it's a lot of fun being in Berlin, seeing what's happening right now. Absolutely. So, risk-taking is not well encouraged. People don't like to talk about their failures. They love to talk about their successes. But that's a sign of an immature ecosystem. It takes time to mature, and as repeat entrepreneurs start evolving and participating in the same place that they're in, that changes over time. So, but you're absolutely right. That's exactly what's going on. So, Silicon Valley is so embedded and so far. I mean, you've got pioneers like Hewlett Packard that were in Silicon Valley, and Apple that were here, and and then obviously later Google and then Facebook and whatever. Silicon Valley is it's a place where it's sort of a magnet. Like, so people come here. The challenge is now the valuations are so insane that I believe that it's going to create really, really, it's going to be really hard for startups to attract and retain talent. Because imagine now, you're in Silicon Valley, your friends works for a company that sold for $20 billion, and you happen to be sending your kids to the same school. So you have a bit of a social issue where the have-nots know what the haves have, and so it creates a little bit of resentment. And also, just attracting talent in a space that's a very small ecosystem. Generally, Silicon Valley is a smaller ecosystem for talent. Whereas Seattle, you go to Seattle, and there's tons of talent. There's design talent, engineering talent, and all of that stuff. So I believe what you're going to start to see is companies are not going to say, the companies in Silicon Valley will not say you have to come to Silicon Valley. They'll say stay where you are, we'll come invest in you. So that's what's happening right now with VCs. They're asking, companies to stay where they are, we'll come invest in you, we'll have somebody on the ground there and come look at you. So Silicon Valley is amazing, but we need to see more of that around the world. We need to see that level of innovation in different places around the world. There's ecosystem development. We want an ecosystem. We like to create the panel and we like our startups to tell story things because they'll tell us things to join an accelerator. If you want to do things, you come to the Microsoft accelerator. We don't bullshit. We just get you going and that's it. So we're about to do it. We don't like to talk. We like to create and we like our startups because they'll tell our story. So Maurice, as I said earlier, we're not competing with other accelerators, right? Here's what I would say. We aren't sort of actively trying to get people to apply. What we're doing is we're saying, this is where we're different, okay? The number one thing that makes us different is Microsoft Ventures runs a 4-month lean startup program that's normally connected to our dev centers, where we have the best engineers, the best designers in the world. We bring in entrepreneurs, we bring in mentors from inside and outside, we bring in angel investors and VCs to invest in companies, and we put the startups through the ringer. We put them through one of the hardest customer development programs you've ever been through. We put them through pitching, we put them through marketing and strategy, branding. We do all of that in a span of 4 months. And at the end of it, the outcome is a great pitch and a great product. And the biggest value we offer is the access to customers. So you think about it. You can go try and start your own business and maybe go to any accelerator and give up some equity. But the fact is, if you come to Microsoft Ventures and you're good, we may accept you, and you're not giving up any equity. We're hosting you in our space. We're running the program, and you get to get connected to customers. And so it's working. Right? It's working. We went from being the incumbent in some of the markets that we're in to being the #1 destination for entrepreneurs in the countries we operate. So if you think about China, India, and Israel, we're the #1 destination for entrepreneurs.